You scare the hell out of me.
Mojo in the morning.
All right. We got to give you some tickets. Pitbull is going to be coming to Pine Knob, right? I think it's Pine Knob, or is it, let's see here. Pitbull at Pine Knob. Pitbull at Pine Knob. Your opportunity to win tickets. Pitbull at Pine Knob on September the 4th. That's going to be a party. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. 844-665-6548 is our telephone number. Real quick, I forgot to actually throw a plug out during the 5 at 6:55. All this week, we do a contest at 6:55, which is perfect for right now if you've never listened to it and you are checking out The Dirty. If you listen to like The Dirty and get caught up on what Shannon talks about, you can play a contest against another listener and win prizes. Well, the thing is, the prizes go to the loser, and this morning's loser ended up winning a $100 Papa Joe's gift card from papajoes.com for all your catering and gift basket needs. Papa Joe's. Papa Joe's Market is the best place ever. And Tony and Cynthia and everybody over there are really good friends of the show, and I forgot to give them their plug about 30 minutes ago, so I gave them their plug 30 minutes late when there are more listeners listening.
Beautiful.
So there you go. Ding.
Mojo in the morning's Dirty on the 30.
Dirty.
What's going on in this hour's Dirty on the 30, Shannon?
Well, Chicago Sky Guard Kennedy Carter's hard foul on Indiana Fever rookie and basketball superstar Caitlin Clark has been upgraded to a flagrant 1 violation after the WNBA reviewed the play. Did you guys see how
Yes, I
hard
did.
she was shoved? Yeah. She gave Caitlin
For no
Clark
reason at all.
a hard bump in the third quarter, which saw Caitlin hit the deck. And Kennedy would not talk about the incident at all in the post-game press conference.
Kennedy, on the play before bumping in with Caitlin, it seemed like she turned to you a little bit after the Fever
I
score.
answered no Caitlin Clark questions.
Did she say anything to you?
I don't know what she said.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, Kennedy took to
Love it.
Instagram, however, to clap back at critics, writing, "I grew up with all brothers. All we did was fight and argue. I love the hate more than the love. What don't y'all understand? I'd rather you hate me than love me. And I mean that on my dead aunt." Meantime, Sky rookie forward Angel Reese was fined $1,000 for failing to speak to reporters after the game.
Did you see her cheer after
Chicago
that?
Sky, also received a $5,000 fine for failing to ensure that all of their players complied with league media policies.
After Caitlin got knocked to the ground, she was on the bench and she started cheering at that point. The other tweet that is getting a lot of news is the Carter tweet that says that Caitlin Clark is nothing but a three-point shooter and can't do anything else in basketball.
That's not true.
Draymond Green came out last night, Michigan's very own. Draymond Green came out and said that the Indiana Fever WNBA team needs an enforcer. They need to have somebody that goes out there and, stands up and sticks up. It's kind of almost like how back in the old days of the Pistons, Bill Laimbeer and Rick Mahorn were enforcers for Isaiah Thomas. Can I say something, though? There's something to the fact that the Indiana Fever team doesn't do anything to back up Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
I think there's something to the fact that, and I find it extremely interesting that these players are so, it looks like jealous of Caitlin Clark or resentful of Caitlin Clark. And what? Why do you say, oh my God?
Now, I'm not a supporter of cheap shots. Obviously, in no professional sports league or any sports league should that be tolerated and necessary. It is a physical sport, though. And for years and years and years, we talk about how soft the NBA is. People have talked about how soft the WNBA is.
Yeah.
And then when things start getting physical, all of a sudden we want to cry and cry protection and it's breaking news. It's not. These type of plays have been happening before. It's just because it's happening to Caitlin Clark. And
I don't know. If it was part of a play, I would think otherwise.
Before.
This was
Listen,
so
what I'm saying.
blatant.
You're right, but it's happened many times
But
before.
she's being targeted, though.
Yeah.
She's the golden child.
Here,
So
by the
it
way,
happens,
here
bro.
is
Like-
Charles Barkley talking about Caitlin Clark.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
you are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes. Listen, what she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there. She got y'all ass charters. She She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes. LeBron, you 100% right. Y'all girls, stop being petty.
This was just pure aggression out of aggravation for no reason.
Did anybody watch the game?
I did. Yeah.
You did?
You and I were texting back and forth during it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that because it was a lot of play that was going back and forth.
Oh, there was talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
get it.
This is what happens. This comes with the again, not saying it's right, but it comes with the territory.
But I don't think Caitlin Clark's complaining about it, though. Like, she complains to the referees, like, hey, that's a foul. But I don't... Listen, she actually...
You don't see her on social media commenting.
Yesterday, she had one of the worst games she's ever had in the history of her playing. Yeah. She scored only like 3 points and then had to come out early. Yeah. But she said that, hey, listen, my brothers used to beat me up all the time, and I'm fine with it. I think she just wants things to get called. That play, what happened to her during that game... That happens during a game, in that WNBA or an NBA game. That player is going to get that flagrant one right away. They didn't do it that day. That was a mistake.
The video I sent you where she pushed the other person. Did you see that one?
That was a while back, I think, right? Wasn't it?
And nobody talked about it.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah.
It was 1,000% an air kiss. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck avoided smooching on the lips in public when they met up in Santa Monica yesterday for his 12-year-old son Samuel's basketball game. It was so awkward. Instead, they smiled. They gave each other air kisses while saying hello outside of the YMCA where the game was happening. They also wouldn't hold each other's hands. Now, okay, we're like nitpicking, but they looked happy while they were hanging out. Ben's mom was there as well, but an air kiss? Especially amid all of the rumors, it just looks bad.
We haven't talked yet because it came out on Friday, right?
Yeah.
About her canceling
her entire upcoming This Is Me live summer tour. And the reason is so that she can spend more time with her family. She shared the update in a newsletter to her fans and said she was heartsick and devastated over having to cancel the tour. I mean, we have heard for a while now that ticket sales were very slow. But that's not the reason they're giving. They're saying she wants to spend more time with her kids and her husband.
I'll never get my DJ Four-Finger mix.
I'm sorry, Kev.
Never.
I know I thought of you.
This is the most shocking news I think I have heard in 2024.
You are so shocked, aren't you? So
shocked that somebody who couldn't sell tickets canceled their tour. What?
Former President Donald Trump saying yesterday on Fox News that he is prepared for a jail sentence following his guilty verdicts.
I'm okay with it. I saw one of my lawyers the other day on television saying, "Oh no, you don't want to do that to the president." I said, "You don't beg for anything. You just the way it is."
Again, last week, Trump found guilty on all 34 counts brought by Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg, who claimed that the former president falsified those business records over an NDA payment to Stormy Daniels back in 2016.
I don't know that the public would stand it. I'm not sure the public would stand for it. With a
house arrest or
I think it would be tough for the public to take. At a certain point, there's a breaking point.
Side note, the Donald Trump campaign has raised more than $200 million since those guilty verdicts came down last Thursday. And scientists say the 5-second rule is not a real thing. Scientists warn there is no safe length of time to eat food after it's been dropped on the floor, even if it's only been 5 seconds. Although running food underwater removes some of the visible particles like dust or hair, it doesn't get rid of the germs it gets from the floor. So the 5-second rule is truly just a myth.
Shut up, nerds.
I'm still eating it.
By the way, a press release was just issued by DJ Four Fingers. He said, Kev, if you say nice things about Caitlin Clark, he'll do a Jennifer Lopez mix for you.
Oh, I've said many nice things about Caitlin Clark.
Okay, I just want to make sure. DJ Four Fingers, thank you for the press release.
For all of today's Dirty, check out the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Going to Pitbull. This is actually one show that I would go to just for the fun of that night. Like going and having drinks and hanging out, listening to Pitbull, just play a bunch of party music. Liz, you're going. Congratulations. You're a winner, Liz.
Yay! Oh my gosh.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, great. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Oh,
I have never won anything.
Oh, this is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And I This is my first time calling, and I've listened to you guys for years.
Going to see
So super
Pitbull.
excited.
Have a great time, okay?
Thank you so much.
Dale, mommy.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Don't go anywhere.